This segment of the news is brought to you by Smitty's Cards and Coins. Would you like to know what your collectibles are worth? Come by 2281 Postal Road, Unit 4, across from the post office.
Police say a cleaning person allegedly stole a client's credit card.
Raina Hebert has been taken into custody for petty larceny, obtaining money under false pretenses, and burglary in the first degree, as well as use of a credit card of another person without consent. According to the declaration of arrest on April 25th, deputies were dispatched to 3651 Kick Street in Pahrump for a report of a theft. Upon arrival, they met with the victim, who said that she had lost her credit card and said that had become missing about the same time she had a cleaning service inside her home. Police found several charges on her card, including transactions to Burger King, McDonald's, Walgreens, Amazon, Rebel, and the United States Postal Service. The victim said that she does not use her card here in town and hasn't went to any of these locations. Police were able to obtain video surveillance of the person who was using the card at the time at one of the locations. The victim identified the suspect as Raina Hebert, who is the same person who cleaned her house at that time. After making contact with Hebert, she admitted that she used the card and took the card without permission. She was transported to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center for booking. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
And a local man is being accused of going on a meth-fueled rampage.
Kevin Roberts has been arrested for several offenses, including under the influence of a controlled substance, domestic battery by strangulation, domestic battery of an elder person, and delaying phone communication at the location of 1581 East Deerskin. According to the Nye County Sheriff's Office press release, last month 2 officers were dispatched to a domestic battery on Deerskin Street. Upon arrival, an elderly male greeted them in the driveway and said that his son Kevin ran south on Money Street after he allegedly assaulted several occupants inside the home. Police made contact with Roberts walking south on Money near Falcon Street and noticed that his knuckles were bleeding, and he said he had been fighting with everyone in the house. After making contact with all 3 men and 1 female inside the home, police said that they noticed that Kevin's girlfriend had swelling on both sides of her face, ears, neck, and the underside of her right arm. She said that Kevin had held her down and hit her repeatedly in the face and legs. She also said that he took one of her cell phones and crushed it, and another one destroyed it as well in an attempt to stop her from calling 911. She also stated, according to police, that he put his hands around her neck and attempted to choke her. She said that she was having trouble breathing but did not black out this time. Kevin's 67-year-old father allegedly stopped the fight, which led to him having an altercation with his son as well. Police said that they saw several bloody cuts on the outside of the father's forearm and elbow area, which are considered defense wounds. Deputies said that they noticed that Kevin might be under the influence of a controlled substance, and when asked the last time he used meth, he said he did not use meth and agreed to submit to a voluntary urine sample, which came up presumptive positive for methamphetamine, according to police. Roberts was booked into the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
And Angela Miles has today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, traders and investors have their eyes on Macy's. Some Wall Street analysts believe the department store chain needs to close more stores, and the CEO of Macy's is not exactly disagreeing. 100 Macy's stores are already slated to close. Macy's recently reported sales that sagged 7.5% in the latest quarter. Surprisingly, retail sales overall are on the rebound. The Commerce Department reports sales rose more than expected in April by coming in 4.5% higher than a year ago. Business at gas stations was one of the hottest areas, with sales up more than 12%. Spotify is tuning up for an IPO. Reports say the music streaming service may list directly with the New York Stock Exchange later this year. Direct listing skips the need for underwriting by a Wall Street bank. A source says Spotify is valued at $13 billion.
Thanks, Angela. The Mormon Church says older teens in the United States and Canada will no longer take part in 2 Boy Scout programs starting next year. They will no longer support the varsity and venturing programs, which prepares teens for adulthood. This is a big change for the 100-year partnership. The church was the first to sponsor the Boy Scouts and is still the largest contributor. Approximately 330,000 Mormon youths are served by the Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts program. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints said it will begin a new activities program for boys ages 14 to 18. The annual Stand for the Children Teacher of the Year Awards ceremony was held at Nye Communities Coalition recently.
We had the opportunity to celebrate 9 of our area teachers from 9 different schools. We had Amargosa Valley Schools, Community Christian Academy, Floyd Elementary, Hafen Elementary, J.G. Johnson, Mance, Rosemary Clark Middle School, Front Valley High School, and Pathways.
So how does someone win Teacher of the Year?
What we do, we have a process where we notify each of the principals that it's that time of year again for them to select a teacher and write a nomination letter for them. So it's ultimately up to the principal and the school itself who will be determining the winner that year.
And who were the Teachers of the Year this year?
So this year, we had some really exciting winners. Laura Spencer from Amargosa Valley. We had Catherine Weichel from Community Christian Academy. Lance, also known as Coach England from Floyd Elementary. Sherilyn Rakestraw from Hafen. Michelle Wasmuth from J.G. Johnson. Crystal Hayes from Mance Elementary. Cassandra Lauber from Rosemary Clark Middle School. Pathways nominated Bonnie Schnevert, Front Valley High School Chef Janice Nicholas. Stand for Children Teacher of the Year celebration is an opportunity for us to recognize those educators in our community who have gone above and beyond and celebrate those individuals who do more for our children. We wouldn't be able to do this wonderful event if it wasn't for the people that support us in making these endeavors, for namely St. Martin's in the Desert Episcopal Church. They're a major contributor for this event. They help provide funding for the food that we serve to the teachers. So the teachers are able to, provide them lunch. They also get a gift, and their teacher letter is read aloud by youth. So it's an all-youth entertainment. So this year we had the Boy Scouts do the color guard. We had the national anthem. We also had 2 young ladies sing a song, and Front Valley High School band, the marching band, played 2 pieces for us. And then we had our other contributors, the VFW, Joe Sanitation, Front Valley Disposal, Increda, Terrible's Roadhouse, provided a gift basket, Mom's Diner, Arbor Flowers and Gifts, American First National Bank, Desert Haven Animal Society.
We're going to tell you about a ribbon cutting after this break.